Well, I mean, we're online now.
We are?
We are. We're here.
Hey.
Yeah.
For real?
For
We're actually
real.
online?
We're
Do
actually...
you mean it?
Actually online.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, later than usual, but we're here. That's the main
Later's
thing.
better than...
Then never.
Never.
Yeah.
That's what the kids say.
Better late than never, as the most 50-year-old people say. From what I've observed.
We're always late.
Yeah. It is basically an excuse disguised within wisdom. So, yeah. Oh. Hey, Cloud.
It's one... Oh, we have a cloud hanging over us.
We already have a dark cloud looming over the chat, ready to just say some weird things.
Where's Sephiroth when you need him? Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a really long stick.
Yeah. Exactly. I agree. Well, so we came up with the idea for what we're going to do literally 5 minutes before we jumped on, which is fun. And Rose is really keen on the idea.
I am not, but that's okay.
So, with all the hype from E3, one thing that sort of stood out to me from all the announcements... Oops, just erased a bit of a mouth there. One thing that sort of stood out to me was the Mario Rabbids 2. I've already forgotten the subtitle. Stars
This
Awaken.
game is stupid. Game.
Stars Awaken something like that. I was like, hey, why don't we draw some rabbits? And then Rose was like, fuck you, no. But I was like,
pretty much.
Please. And then apparently she said, Rose, I'll quote verbatim, I think pretty much what you said, that I'm happy to draw a rabbit if you draw minions. And I didn't see how that was going to negatively impact me, so I agreed straight away. And so we're here. So we're going to have a themed draw, a themed event tonight that our characters are in. Just really hitting them reds in the audio. In the audio, right?
That's been me this entire stream.
Yeah.
The opposite of ASMR, just crying.
Just
in
crying.
pain.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to shade in this guy's... Whoops, again I erased. I forgot to shade in this guy's little mouth. I'm going to do that real quick.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, it was mine, obviously. Hey.
Obviously.
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 Alright. There we go. Perfect. I mean, this really highlights as well, like, my 3 levels of concentration when shading. We have, fuck it, that'll do. We have, almost right, I'll fix it up later. And then we have, I did it right the first time and don't have to check my work. As you can see, the darkness in each of those mouths are very, very different levels of quality. But anyway. No. Ooh, there we go. So yes, so... and thank you, Cloud, for agreeing with me. I am always right. So, yes, all the characters that I will be drawing tonight are going to be minionified. Minionified? I don't know the correct word, adjective. But all the characters that Rose draws tonight were going to be rabbified. Or just rabbit.
Rabberated.
Rabberated. Yeah.
Rabberated.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So, that's what's going to happen tonight. Now, there's going to be a bit of a change up in the warm up as well, because we are going to have 2 minutes to draw each character, but we're only going to be doing 3 characters. But 2 minutes is still not a great amount of time. But we can lift the pen off the paper this time, which is
Yay!
something. Yay!
That makes me happy.
Yeah. So, that's the plan. Now, Rose, so you only have to come up with 3 characters for me tonight. But these also can be repeats. If there's any character you've given to me or if I've given to you previously that you want to see minionified, then you can use them here because they're technically going to be a different character. It's not going to be that character. It's going to be Minion XYZ. So
Minion. All right. I've got one for you. This will be interesting.
Okay.
This will be very interesting. This might have already been done.
Okay.
On like 4chan or something.
Everything's been done on 4chan.
I want you to draw me in 2 minutes or however long you said just then.
Yeah.
Draw me Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head
from Silent Hill as a minion.
Oh, hell yeah.
The 2 polar opposites of terror.
Yeah. Oh, I've got an extra level of terror. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, you set up a 2-minute timer for me and maybe give me like a 30-second warning so I can bust
It's already happening.
It's already happening?
No, it's not.
What?
You did that to me last time. You were like, by the way, you've got like a minute left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was good times.
Because you're a little bitch.
I'm a dickhead. I really am.
2 minutes, right?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
All right. And I will push the button when you are ready for me to push the button.
I'm always ready.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you really ready?
I'm just going to start drawing now.
All right. I'm push the button, so you best go.
All right. So...
Don't you dare just draw a triangle with a weird yellow body and be done with it.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm taking this seriously. So I'm gonna
Minion Pyramid Head very seriously.
Yeah, and then he's got a real gross kind of like.
Looks like he's swallowed a bowling ball or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cute little pot belly.
I think he has like a little apron thing, but it's like
it's got blood on it and shit.
Yeah. And it's like there we go. Then I forget, is it a big sword that he carries around? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's a big ugly sword.
Right, I'm gonna say it's a sword for the purpose of this because I've already kind of started drawing a sword, so it's going to be a sword now.
It is.
It is. All right.
It's like looks like a weird rusty penknife, but it's just been stretched out mega big.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to do one of these.
You got 38 seconds, by the way.
All right. And then we're gonna.
Nice. "15 seconds. Oh god, his face is on sideways.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah.
He's like, killing me now. We're done.
All right. There we go. That is Pyramid Head as Minion.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
You resized him. Everyone saw it. You
I did
resized
resize
him,
him,
which
but
means I can resize mine.
I made him bigger, not smaller, because I didn't draw him this big, and then be like, "Oh man, I got like no room left. Oh, my name's Rose." No, I drew him small and was unhappy about that. I'm happy.
Why can't it be the other way around? Why can't I draw him too big and be like, "Oh, you've got other things"? Be like, "Okay, well now I can shrink him down, move him to the side."
It's part of the
Draw
challenge.
more things.
Part of the challenge. But you're right. You know what? I'm going to leave him small.
All right.
I'm gonna work with this. He's kind of looks like he's sitting on the sword as well.
He loves it too.
which would not be very comfortable.
No, some people are into that, man.
Yeah.
Don't yuck his yum.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to give him like a little
Sword up the butt. Everyone loves it.
Some little chest pubes. Forgot that. I don't know if the actual character Pyramid Head has chest pubes, but
He does now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the reference I'm looking at is Pyramid Head, but photoshopped onto the body of what's that super famous actress's name? Sound of Music. Also Mary Poppins.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
She's super famous.
The remake or the original?
The original.
The original. I don't know the original.
Anyway, that lady, the lady from Sound of Music.
Mm.
And she's going like this. And it says, the hills are dead with the sound of silence. And I was like, that's hilarious.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Anyway, you want a second character?
I would love a second character. Yeah. Hit me up.
All right. We've got the horror. All right. Now we need the sex appeal.
Okay.
Because you know I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Can you please draw me a minionified Xena?
Xena the Warrior Princess.
Yeah, the Xena from the 90s TV show that was on in the middle of the day.
Xena Warrior Princess. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch that show?
I mean,
probably not, because you're a boy.
It probably very much confused me when I was younger. Like, I'm really into this, and I don't know why. Yeah, okay. All right. So, Xena Warrior Princess, but Minion.
Minion.
Okay. I think I can do that. Yeah. All right. You let me know when you're ready.
Oh, yes. All right. Ready. And 1, 2, 3, go.
All right. Whoops. That's what I want. All right. Ah! Eraser! Don't have time for this.
Oh, my God.
And again, starting with a very weird part of the body first, but don't question my methods.
I would never. You're drawing it even smaller.
I don't know about smaller.
Well, true. Oh, God.
Proportions are just on point today. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Go. Perfect. Yeah. And we're going to get some...
The real Marvel comic book artist.
Yep.
Sort of proportions.
Yep.
Got to get the tits and the ass in the same shot.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, yeah. And then we're just going to go...
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's awful. Oh, no. It's awful.
Oops.
What have you created?
I've created something perfect.
It's too perfect. Oh, no. Oh, that's it, apparently. I was distracted. I wasn't keeping...
Ah, that's all right.
Oh, you got the lips in. Good job.
I got the lips in. Yeah, I got those sexy minion lips right there.
Oh, no. It's awful and I hate it. Thank you.
Xena. There we go.
Xena.
It kind of looks like a really badly proportioned gladiator version of Leela from Futurama.
Kind of. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, ponytail.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, I don't see how it's difficult. I mean, if I wasn't on a stream right now, whoa!
Oh, yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's gonna be my nightmare wet dream fuel later.
That's getting put in the special folder.
Labeled wet nightmares.
Labeled taxes.
Yeah. Pure mid head. Alright, what have you got last for me, Rose?
Last. All of these are like horror things. No, I won't do that. I won't do that to poor Stanley. Make you turn Stanley into a minion. Do you? Oh. You know Naruto, don't you?
I know of Naruto.
I mean, he's already halfway there, having the like bright yellow hair.
Yeah.
And the blue eyes.
Yeah. Right,
do you want to just do Naruto as a minion? And
Naruto as a minion.
And we will immediately lose like half of the internet.
Alright, okay. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, yes, I should probably push the button. Ready?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sounds so ready. Alright, and go.
Okay, so we're gonna get...
What are you drawing? What is this nonsense? Is this a switch? Oh, you've drawn him gigantic, I see now. It took me way too long. Oh no, oh, no, you're turning it. I said we've had enough horror. Oh god. Oh god, it's hideous. Oh no. Oh no. Cloud's a big Naruto fan as well, so this is blasphemy. Kelly really likes Naruto. I think Brody, I'm sorry to say, but you're definitely getting disowned. Oh no. Oh no! It's awful. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I don't know what I've created.
Monster!
I should not be given such power.
Oh, just in time as well. I like that his ears are missing. That's a very important detail.
Oh, wait. Do minions have ears?
No, I don't think they do.
Well, that's my excuse, minions.
Oh, I think it's the eye that does it the worst. And then he drew the buck teeth, and I was like...
It's one of them, like, kind of looks. He's like looking at these small, sexy minions, and he's getting his jollies off himself. Yeah, as soon as I saw the headband, I was like, you know what? There's no way I'm not turning that into the eye.
Yeah. Love that you drew it first as well. I was like, what are you even doing?
Yeah, I did some weird things today. with what I've been drawing first, and yeah, that just seemed right. Oh no, I didn't close my line. That's fine.
You didn't close your line.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Cloud. I hope you enjoy your wet nightmare fuel for the evening.
Yeah. That's the ultimate.
That's the ultimate. Yeah.
Difficult wank.
Yeah.
That says bereave it.
Bereave it.
It bereaves me to say that this exists.
All right. Well, I think I have the right minion vibes going on.
You do. I'm very impressed with the amount of minion and character that I threw at you.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to switch to my sketch and brush.
Do it.
There we go.
Do it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. There we are. And now the question.
Mm-hmm. Question on everyone's mind, clearly.
Is, what do I do now, Rose?
Well, here's the thing: is you want to go minionifying things again?
Yeah. Except just in, more beautiful detail than I have been doing already.
Let's see. What have you been playing lately?
What have I been playing lately? I've actually been playing through a little game in a series. You might have heard of this series before, Legend of Zelda. I've been playing the Age of Calamity Dynasty Warriors-esque game on the Switch.
Okay.
And I also picked up the PlayStation the other day, and I started playing Far Cry 5 because it's a game I owned for a very long time but have not actually played yet.
Is that the one where the bad guy's the guy in the purple suit and he's really smarmy and cool and fun, and I think is voiced by Troy Baker?
No, that's actually Far Cry 4. Okay. Far Cry 5 was the one with the hillbilly cult. Yes, and has a very good opening to the game. Really hooks you and grips you like as soon as you start controlling a character. So it's quite good.
Do you want to do the main couple? Is there two main characters in that game, or like a couple of important core characters that you want to use as base and then just subtly improve them with the minification?
Unfortunately, with that one, there's not really a main character because you create your own character, and I think you're a bit of a silent protagonist as well.
You could do that. Just draw a fan art of your character that you created, but minify him.
Minify her actually.
Sorry, her. I assume.
I mean, I would, but I honestly can't even remember what she looks. I literally just did the character creation part of it before I stopped playing. I've literally played the game for I don't know, half an hour maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, should we go back to Hyrule Warriors then? Do you want to do me, Link, but minionified?
Link, but minionified.
In his soldier, big cool soldier man.
Oh, and it is knightly armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do Link, Zelda, and Ganon.
You want to be here all night?
Well, you want to be just like their busts. Draw Link in the middle because he's the character that everyone plays as, and then Zelda looking off one side and then Ganon looking off the other side, but slightly. I don't know. They've all got buck teeth or something.
Okay. All right.
Just to give you some substance to work with.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see here.
I was thinking if that's too much work, then you can just do I was going to say Barbosa, but that's the bad guy off Pirates of the Caribbean 1. Urbosa.
Urbosa.
Gerdo.
Oh, I love her.
The big badass.
I love her. She's
Boss
my
bitch.
favorite. Yeah, I bet. Like, she's
you can
my.
ruin her if you want.
Yeah, let's ruin Urbosa, not in a fun way. Yeah, she's the one. Like, she's the one that I actually play as the most. Like, she's my highest level character.
She's pretty badass.
Yeah,
I do like her.
She's pretty badass.
Her and Rivali are the best champions.
All right. Well, I'm going to ruin her now with this. Yeah. So let's do this. Okay. So where to start? Well, let's get a bit of one of these going. I think I kind of want to get like her, maybe like a bit of her actual proportions down, and then sort of play around with it from there. I think that might be the best move. I'm not sure, but
do it. My advice, should you choose to accept it, is don't get too bogged down with the details too early. Get big, broad shapes down first and get those shapes looking close to the proportions that you're wanting.
Yeah.
It can just be literally look like it was drawn by a 3-year-old, just like block, square, circle.
Yeah.
And then you add details on top of that.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to get every single hair and eye perfect, like each body part down packed, you got to get the whole big picture silhouette right and then work your way in.
Yeah. Look at you with the art wisdom coming at us tonight. Appreciate the art wisdom.
It's just how I've learnt works best from years and years of struggling.
Well, that's what wisdom is, basically.
I don't fuck up like I fucked up. Just do this and you'll be fine. That's my dad's advice as well. Don't do what I did. What I did was wrong.
Good old dads.
Old dads.
Dads. That's not right.
I was about to share another piece of advice that my dad gave me that, you know, upon thinking about it further, is probably not good advice.
Well, now I think we kind of have to hear it.
Well, it's about how to avoid getting a speeding ticket, and I don't think it's correct. Very specifically, how to not get a speeding ticket on a camera that's like a permanent camera.
Right.
So if it's a camera in like a car or something, then you're fucked.
All right, but if it's a permanent fixture,
yeah. His advice is if there's a car speeding, just speed along right behind it, and then the camera will get the car in front and not you. But you get where you want to go faster because you're speeding.
And how many tickets has your dad had?
Probably many. I don't know. That being said, this is a backpedal in case he ends up watching this in the future somehow. I was also very young and probably do not remember that advice correctly. There's probably some vital piece of information that I'm missing.
I see. Well, which is it, Rose, huh?
I don't know. Don't speed, kids. Follow the law. Pay your bills. Eat your breakfast.
Eat your vegetables.
No, don't eat vegetables. They're gross.
Yeah. That made me feel good, though. It's gross.
That's true. They make you regular.
That they do. Oops. Right. Okay. Alright. So kind of got a real sort of basic.
God, my filter is not working today.
What were you about to say?
I was about to say them some basic bitch titties.
Them. I love no filter raising.
But Bosa ain't no basic bitch.
She feisty.
She feisty, ready to smack down in a moment's notice.
Yeah, she feisty AF.
I like her big necklace that she has on in Breath of the Wild as well. I don't know if she has the same necklace on it in Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, I don't know which.
Is it a big, colourful, like, big neck thing that kind of looks slightly like African inspired, with big layers of colour?
I think so. She has a very elegant kind of
chest
battle dress and chest piece, and yeah, I really dig her style. It really made me want to play a character like that in D&D.
Just a monk that's ready to kick ass and chew gum.
Yeah,
but she's all out of gum.
Yeah.
What's the Moss quote? I came here to drink milk and...
I came here to drink milk and kick ass. And I've just finished my milk.
I've just finished my milk.
Alright, so... No, Cloud, I have not actually played Breath of the Wild. My wife has.
She has a lot.
She has played it a lot, and when not much was announced today,
no,
she almost had a fit.
As she would.
As she would.
Poor Courtney.
Yeah. Now, in this reference I'm using, she has a very sort of long neck.
She does.
Not sure if that is canon, but
I think it is. She's pretty, like, muscular, but not like athletic, I think is the way to describe the body type.
Yeah.
Not like powerhouse muscle, but not a stick either.
Yes, she does seem to have a lot of
looks like she likes to run.
Yes. And do ab crunches.
And plank all day, every day.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to show how long it's been since I've drawn characters or posing, because I'm doing a really bad job tonight.
That's okay. This is just a warm-up, an experiment.
Yeah.
Plus, think about it. If the greatest drawing you've ever done ever of our Lord and Savior, Ebosa, had to be ruined with the mark of the minion, I would not be impressed.
And she has like a really strong, but like... It's kind of one of those chins down there. Which really sort of accentuates her...
Really long face, yeah.
Accentuates her her kind of cheekbones.
Mm.
And then we've got like a strange little hair whoosh that's sort of
Curly.
Yeah, sort of like curled, but like is tied in, from what I can tell here.
Oh, kind of like plaited or something.
Yeah, it's like plaited and tied, and then when it gets to here, it's like sort of pulled back a bit. So it's like, yeah, it's weird because it's kind of curled and then pulled around the side of the face.
Mm.
And then this area is kind of pulled back, and then it's like this ceremonious kind of headband.
Round headband scrunchy thing.
Yeah, that's kind of like holding the whole shebang together. There we go. And this is... Yeah, we got some little studs in there. Like that.
The big flowy hair.
And big flowy hair and like a... That's right, that's what we want. And then it's sort of... But also kind of like pillows out at the top here as well. Yeah, she got some hair, man.
I like that descriptive word, pillows.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's a big fluffy pillow.
Big fluffy pillow of hair. Yeah.
I'd sleep on that.
Yeah. I'd sleep a lot of things with that. Yeah. Don't know what that means, but use your imagination. I'm kind of getting vibes on of like Hercules' girl from...
Oh, Meg.
Yeah.
Meg. Oh. Not Megdigliana, that's the cat from that puppet show. Again from the 90s. Megdigliana. Not that one. Different Meg.
Different Meg, yeah.
No chance, no way. I won't say I'm in love. She won't say it, no.
Alright, now, this is where we're gonna get.
This is where we're gonna fuck everything up.
Alright, so this kind of comes down. It's just this like nose is just something else. It's like a nose and a brow ridge combined together, because like her eyebrow continues into her nose.
Yeah.
And then
her brows are on point. Do you get it?
Because,
do you get it?
Because they're pointy? Because
they go down to a point. And also that's like a hip thing to say that your eyebrows look good.
Right.
God, Bernie.
God.
Get with the hip times, yo.
I'm just not with the kids these days, am I?
No, not them kids.
Right. So you got that.
Ooh, nice upper lip colour.
Thank you. Well, it's kind of like I really liked in Age of Calamity as I was playing through it the cell shaded vibes and like the lips. That kind of look like that. But what I need to do is also do one of these. And I'm going to try and pull her chin this way a little bit. That. Alright. Cool. Alright.
Now you're going to ruin all your hard work.
Now,
Off you go. You brought this upon yourself.
now comes the ruination. Yes. Alright, let's bring up the Minions reference.
Well, I mean, I'd much prefer Urbosa to be minionated than rabbified. Because rabbified would just look like she's shoving something way up inside her butthole.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Okay.
My suggestion is do it on a separate layer, so you could just make a nice, happy drawing of
Yeah,
normal Urbosa later.
yeah, maybe we'll do that. And we'll put this layer in a bright, like a mustard yellow color.
And then, I don't know, yeah.
But I kind of want.
You can keep it the same orange color, but just on a separate layer so you can hide it. Oh, God.
So now that's not gonna work.
Oh, God. Just looks angry. Seeing some shit.
Oh no. Okay.
You heard about this calamity guy?
I'm kind of gonna do like not impressed minion eyes as well.
Oh, right, yeah. Wabadooaba. Oh, nice.
Get in there. No. All right. Okay.
Cloud asked, what's harder to draw, hair or fingers?
That's a great question. It is... Both of them I find are very hard in their own right. So some days I can have a good hair day, and not in the way that you're probably thinking. In that I can draw hair that just flows really well, and I can tell the direction that it's coming off of the head, and like the natural flow of the hair and the rhythm it creates. And the other days I can't draw hair at all.
Same though.
It's just very like it's either really one or the other, and the same goes for hands. Like I remember I did a drawing a little while ago. You might remember, Rose. It was the like the mage lady with her hand out like that. And I draw the pose from scratch. I drew the hand from scratch, and it was just absolutely freaking amazing. Like I was just using my own hand as reference and drawing from that, and it turned out incredible. And then other times I try and draw a hand and I'm just like, I don't know how hands work at all. And I'll be staring at my hand and then drawing and staring back at my hand and be like, I don't know what's going on.
What are these things?
Yeah. But I would say that probably, if I had to rank them, I would say that hands for me are slightly harder than hair.
I'd be the same. I've got like a default hairstyle that I fall on when I'm just doing shit for shit's sake.
Yeah.
But if I've got like a reference for hair, I can usually grasp a general shape pretty easily, unless it's like meticulously tied up and done up in like this perfect sort of way. But hands, I'll always have to draw at least, like if I want to if it's an important part of the picture, or if they're like holding something, I have to draw it like literally 4 or 5 times before I'm like, good enough.
And you might also notice in this cloud that I've purposely left the hands out of the picture. Because I'm having a pretty bad drawing day and I'm not practicing as much as I normally would. So everything's very choppy. And I'm like, hands are the least the things I would least likely like to draw right now.
I mean, if you want, you can just Mickey Mouse it, because don't minions have like gloves for hands, so you can kind of just do like the weird sausage fingers.
Yeah, I could do that.
Only if you want to. I'm not your real dad.
What? So, one thing.
I do like these done with your shit glasses. They're very good.
Yeah, big googly eyes.
I also appreciate that you gave Avessa 2 eyes and not just one in the middle of their head.
One, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I think that the mouth, although the mouth does look great, I'm pretty happy with how the mouth turned out. It's not really minion enough.
Don't ruin it.
So
okay.
I think that it kind of has to be maybe like one of these, or maybe like
ooh. Which is really disgusting.
Yeah, I think it has to be something like that, but like maybe some like buck teeth in there as well. Yeah, that's what it's gonna have to be. Something like that.
The buck teeth are important.
Yeah. All right. Let's turn this off. Cool. And now let's start throwing some shapes.
Throwing some mad shapes.
Throwing some mad shapes in here.
I'm sorry, Cloud, that I didn't see your character suggestions from earlier. He's got some good ones in here.
I did see Minion Cthulhu at some point.
Did he? I see Dragon is a minion, Professor Oak is a minion.
Oh,
Jesus is a minion. Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. And Cass, which is the parrot bard in Breath of the Wild. Who is a very good boy.
Now, I must ask...
Yes.
Did Cloud specifically say...
Yes.
Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob?
Yes.
He said that word for word.
Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob.
Okay. Cloud, can you please tell me what other TV show, movie, video game has ever had a character called Mr. Krabs that wasn't involved in the SpongeBob universe? I just don't understand why that needed the emphasis of Mr. Krabs
Cass
from SpongeBob.
Yeah, not Cass from Breath of the Wild. It was Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Jeez. Poor form, mate. Poor form.
Poor form. That's it's gonna be a no from me. For this kind of reminds me of Owlman. Like just the goggles and the sort of attitude that's going on right now.
And the furrowed brow.
The furrowed brow.
Are you talking about Al? Which is? Are you talking about Al from?
Oh, sorry. I'll specify.
Like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
What is Owlman from?
From Watchmen.
I thought so, but I wasn't sure. I was thinking Owlboy from the video game of the same title.
The one that you made me draw that one time.
Yeah. The owl that was also a boy.
Yeah. Great character. Nice.
I do like Owlboy.
I can't get these eyes to work.
You're good. You're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do.
It's good. It's coming together. But now you're gonna ruin it. I love how the buck teeth are on the bottom instead of on the top. It's very good.
Thought I'd change it up a bit. Yeah.
I don't.
Was that a sneeze?
Yeah, that was me coughing.
How dare you?
I know.
Cough in my presence.
Could have muted, but you know.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
And now we have to all sit in it now, Rose.
You love it. I do like the obnoxiously large ear that you've gone for.
Thank you.
It's good.
I thought it was a good addition. So now, that's good. Thank you.
I go with no ears when you can go with too much ears.
With large and in charge ears. And that's exactly what Urbosa is. She is both large and in charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
As Spike from Cowboy Bebop says, I like a woman that can kick my ass.
Yeah. Same here. There's just something about it. Alright. Cool. And now...
Pretty sure his name is Spike. Cloud, correct me if his name isn't Spike.
Is it the main character?
That's the main character with the green hair.
Yeah, pretty sure that's Spike or something very similar at least.
Yeah. Again, another smarmy, smooth-talking lone wolf sort of character that I enjoy in my animus.
Of course. That's the only type of character that you like.
Yeah.
Smarmy, smooth-talking, and/or dragon.
And/or dragon.
Yeah.
A smooth-talking, smarmy dragon. That's all I need in life, really.
That is your wet dream.
Yeah. That's who I pray to at night.
All right. We get that. Yeah. There we go.
I can't get over those teeth. Every time I look back, I'm like, oh yeah, good, hair's good, eyes are good, I can get behind the eyes, and then just
It's just not.
nah. Fuck you.
Guy.
In the game, does she still use her sword and shield?
She does use her scimitar and shield.
Nice.
And she has her lightning powers.
Oh, good. That was my second question.
So she has this really cool ability. Well, I think it's really cool, even if you don't. Where she can do like a massive chain of powerful lightning storm attacks. But the only way to recoup that power is by standing still and like charging up your lightning. So it's like you can either spend little bits of your lightning gauge at a time, or you can spend it like all in one go and do this massive attack, but then not be able to do good attacks afterwards. So
so you can choose your attacks wisely.
Yes.
So if there's a particularly big swarm and you're about to get swamped, you can just go like, whoopah! And just annihilate all of them.
Yeah, exactly. And like, it is good old-fashioned, just Dynasty Warriors style fun.
Just a big wave of little minions that you can just wail on and have a good time with. And there's no consequence. No politics, a little bit of strategy.
Yeah.
You can just button mash, have a good time.
Yeah, just a tiny smidgen of strategy. Just sprinkled in there. For good measure.
for a treat.
Yeah.
Strategic treat.
Yeah. Alright. Cool. Okay. Boop. Yep.
My favorite. I'm one of those basic bitches, and I really quite like Rivali as one of the champions.
Rivali. Is he the
again,
birdman?
the smarmy birdman.
Yeah.
The one that thinks he's hot shit and that you're not worth any amount of effort.
In my opinion, I think he's actually OP as well.
Really?
Yeah, because so his deal is that he just flies up into the air and shoots his bow.
Yeah.
Now, when you're in the air, you're very fast. Enemies can still hit you, but you're very fast, so it's very easy to avoid their attacks. But then he had his basic move where he just shoots like 10 arrows out in front of him and like a fan kind of motion.
Oh yeah.
Is really powerful in itself. But then he has like these big area of effect attacks, like you dive on the ground and summon up a tornado and that kind of dealio. So there's that, and there's also like another move he does where he shoots this like massive fire arrow down and does like pretty good damage. And normally you can just melt elite enemies like so fast in in the game. So it's really he's kind of OP. I still like using him because I like being OP sometimes. But yeah.
I understand he's a pretty popular character though, so I think they don't want to make like a really popular character from the other games be kind of shitty. Then people are like, oh, I really like Rivali, but he's kind of shit. What the fuck, game?
But like compared to what's her name? I was really looking forward to playing Courtney's favorite
Midna? No,
Mifa?
that's the Mifa.
Mifa?
Midna is off Twilight Princess.
Ah.
Which is a very good character as well.
Yeah, so Courtney really likes Mifa, and I was looking forward to playing her as well. But she was just so bad. Like, so bad. And I was like, oh, really? This is kind of shit.
Well, I'd take her more as like because in Breath of the Wild, she's kind of more of a healer type.
Yeah, but she
doesn't... there to make sure to save you when you fuck up.
And you know what? I was thinking the exact sort of same. I was like, oh, she must be like kind of like a support character. But like, unless I'm wrong, I really haven't taken her on more than that first mission because she was just so god awful. If anyone can confirm if I'm playing her wrong, then please do tell me that.
A real absolute Kyrie and a half, eh?
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
God. If you ever want to hear me rant about characters and their absolute frustration at being utterly useless, then just ask me about Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, what's Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts like, guys?
Pretty fucking useless. And the cause of the apocalypse. But you know, that's a whole different stream, really.
We'll have a Let's Chatting stream and you can just get your frustrations out. I love how the abs are the things that I put the absolute most effort into in this whole pitch.
Everyone knows that under the overalls, minions have mad abs.
Mad abs.
Just things you can grate cheese on.
Yeah.
That's why they're yellow, because that's all you do all day.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just covered in cheese.
Yeah, that's canon now. Alright. Reference layer. And let's
it's just the face says witch, and then everything else says sexy battle lady.
Yeah. She looks like a grumpy old lady, doesn't she?
Grumpy old witch lady that works out.
Ah, this is why it's important to close your lines, kids.
You can... True.
Beep. Alright. Get me back that yellow. Yeah.
Oh, it's so yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. It's like Simpsons yellow.
Yeah. It's so bad.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Wait till you see yellow abs. Yeah.
Oh, now it's getting interesting.
There you go. I forgot to add a bit of a flare over here. Alright. And we got this with some lovely kind of... That's more on the... I think it's more on the pinky side, that hair.
It's like a deep crimson red. Very saturated. Oh, beautiful with the yellow.
Yeah.
A 8-year-old with too much time and art utensils on their hands definitely did not decide this color palette.
Yes. All right.
Oh, God,
it's amazing.
I might throw up.
Oh no! What? That little guy there? Oh no, I did it again, Rose.
You done fucked up.
I did it again.
How many times?
Many is the answer.
No, I mean, sure, we'll go with that. You should just stay zoomed in. Just stay zoomed in on the titties, on the good part. Don't zoom out ever again.
You want them good old minion titties?
Just minion titties, please.
Minion titty. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, girls gone wild.
Wow.
All right. And then, that's right. Hit them up.
Import.
Yeah. And then we got a... Oh, this is... Get ready for this, Rose.
Are you ready for this?
Because then her outside here is gold.
Yes.
So you've got gold on yellow.
Oh.
On red. Pinky red.
Pinky red on green. And then blue. I think there's a bit of blue involved as well.
Yep.
We've got all the colours of the rainbow.
All the colours are in there.
We know that is aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's very nice. It's very nice, yeah. Freaky, baby, yeah.
Do I make you horny, baby? Yeah. That's the catchphrase.
Yeah. From the movie.
From that movie with Mike Myers.
Yeah.
With Shrek.
Yeah. And the movie's called Captain Abosa, A Minion's Tale.
Calamity Minion. Minion Calamity.
Nintendo, if you're listening, please don't make that happen.
Please don't make Zelda characters rabbified. That'll be the sign of Ragnarok.
Yeah, but sign me up for that, seriously.
No.
I'm down.
The wolf will come down and eat all the children. Isn't that something to do with Ragnarok? There's a giant wolf involved.
A giant wolf comes along and swallows the sun.
Swallows the sun, that's right. Yeah. I knew there was a wolf involved in eating of something important.
Yeah. Yeah. And Thor gets killed by the World Serpent.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure. In the last final battle together.
Poor Thor. He goes through a lot of shit.
He does. Hey, did you know that salmon are shaped the way that they are because Thor was chasing Loki in salmon form?
Oh, yes.
And then grabbed him and gave him a squeezin'.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why salmon look like their bums are short compared to the rest of them. Because Thor kept grabbing salmon and
grabbing all the salmon and giving them a good old squeeze.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that's why they're like that pink color, because he's almost choked them.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've looked over my notes and study from my Norse mythology diploma. I should probably look into that at some point.
That'd be good for D&D stuff. Put Thor in D&D.
Put Thor in D&D. Easy. He's a cleric of
Is he a
Storm?
cleric?
Tempest cleric?
Is he a cleric though? I think he'd be more like a barbarian or something that's just...
He's the god of thunder. He's a god. And he has thunder powers.
I know, but clerics seems to... Like, Thor doesn't heal. He's a little bit selfish.
Hey, stop being classist towards clerics. They don't just heal, okay?
I know. They're good at smacking things around as well, but clerics are usually pretty, good at holding their own and then also helping people. Whereas Thor's just like, I have to chase my brother all around the earth and my dad's dead and my dad's also a bit of a dick and I'm a bit sad and I just want to be a god king and eat things and drink wine, but I have to go chase my family around and I'm pissed about it.
I mean, that does the
vibe I get.
That does sound like him.
From my minimal knowledge and understanding of Norse mythology.
Well, see, Thor is one of those strange ones because, like, you are right in the fact that, like, he is a little bit sort of naive and not quite wise enough to be a cleric. I do agree in that respect. I wouldn't call him a barbarian.
No, he just goes... That's how he solves his problems, is he just goes ape shit and throws his hammer at stuff.
I mean, that's true. He does get a bit angry, and he does swing his hammer. But he's also he is a trained warrior.
Oh, okay.
So, like, he knows what he do with hammer.
With said hammer.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got a bit of the knowledge. Behind him. So he would kind of be somewhere like maybe like a battle master, fighter. But also But also he's God of Thunder, so he has a lot of like thunder powers. So I wouldn't say he's necessarily a spellcaster, but maybe even if it's just literally his hammer that is a magic item that allows him to use the spells Call Lightning and Lightning Bolt by spending charges from the hammer.
Can't he fly with the hammer as well? Or is that just a Marvel thing that they invented? Because he yeets it into the air and then holds onto it and then it just kind of perpetually moves forward until he somehow tells it to stop.
Yeah, I mean, I would say yes. I mean, the whole thing with Norse mythology is that it's not very, like...
It doesn't go into too much detail.
No.
Like, this just happens. Deal with it.
Yeah, it doesn't go into all that sort of juicy detail that you're all about. So,
law! I want law!
What law? Well, you'd be interested to know, Rose, I actually was up until midnight last night writing some law.
Well, that's what I like. That's
what
I crave.
For a game that we're not even playing. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was I had this real cool concept of like a noir, like a noir punk, I'm calling it. So it's like, so it's kind of like steampunk, but like a very heavily inspired noir tone, but like there's magic involved, but it's also like a bit of D&D. So it's like a fairy tale creatures kind of setting. So imagine like
urban fantasy kind of.
Yeah, so you've obviously played the game The Wolf Among Us.
Yes.
Yes. So it's a little bit like Wolf Among Us, but it's set in a steampunk world.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and basically all the big fat cats of the setting, they are the ones who are magical. And they live up on their ivory towers up above the rest of the civilians and all that sort of thing. And they don't help them with their reports of like magical beasts and crimes that have been happening all around the city. So the citizens are in peril. And the only people that help them are a group of reluctant heroes, maybe not the right word, but people that are willing to help or to do a good thing or to use maybe even their own potential magical powers for good. And that group is called the Seraphim. That is about where I got up to with my writing. So I've decided it's going to be a mega city. So a city the size of like a state, or like a massive city.
Yeah. Kind of like, I'm trying to think.
And the city. I still haven't mined out all the details, but I did come up with a name with it, I believe. Arkburn.
Arkburn?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Arkburn.
A-R-C burn? A-R-C-H?
Yeah. A-R-C burn.
A-R-C burn.
Yeah.
That definitely sounds very steampunky.
Yeah. I thought so. And so it's a really cool idea, and I came up with some hardcore rules as well for the setting. So
by hardcore rules, you mean like in terms of law within the city? Like if you get caught using magic without a license, then you die?
Well, no. So what it is so there is some things like that, speaking of. So obviously there's strange magical beasts that roam around and no one's helping the citizens sort of like fight or fend them off and that kind of thing, which is where the Seraphim come in. And I'm kind of picturing them kind of like the BRPD, is whatever it's called, from Hellboy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of picturing them like that. But there are... So basically, if you're a warlock in this setting, then people fear you because they see you as someone who has sold their soul to gain magical powers, and there's a lot of warlocks in the city that use that power for their own personal gain. So, yeah. But yeah, so what I mean by hardcore rules is that because it's kind of like almost like a light, like it has some very horror type elements in it as well, the setting. So there's some horror rules and meat grinder mode. Do you know what meat grinder mode is there, Rosie?
I've heard of it before, but my understanding might not be as thorough.
Yeah. Well, meat grinder mode is a mode of D&D where when you make a death saving throw, only a 15 or higher is a success.
Oh, Jesus.
Instead of the standard 10 or higher.
Yeah.
On
Isn't there
top,
something where, on top of that, whether it's like if you just succeed, then you like, or something about like an injury, like the injuries are permanent. So if you only just succeed, like if you get, I don't know, somehow you just manage to scrape through not dying, then you like are permanently blinded and there's nothing that you can do to fix it.
yeah, there's some stuff like that in there.
Or you like
as well.
lose an arm or something and then you can't attack roll properly. Something like that.
Yeah, there's some elements of that as well within the mode that some people use, yeah. And then if you roll a nat 1 during a death save, you just die. So yeah.
You're dead. Yeah.
You're dead. And then what else is there? A rule I instituted was that there's no reviving spells can be used except for True Resurrection, which is a 9th level spell. And because you're in a low magic setting, the chances of anyone within the city knowing that and be willing to use it for you is very low. Yeah.
Joists.
So yeah, so there's that. And then there's some rules on sanity. Like you can go insane because it's going to be like a kind of gothic horror setting mixed in with like steampunk. It's a very lots of different spinning plates kind of setting right now.
I like that. I do find the idea of going nuts really fun because it means that you can act on that and you can just, you're kind of forced to change you're forced to throw a spanner in the works.
Oh well,
so like you're evil now, so now you have to be evil, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And you're just like, well, now I'm not to blame. It's the DM's fault that I'm doing this, not me.
Well, some of the rules I came up with last night regarding it is that if you ever drop to 0 sanity, well, to start with, sanity doesn't recover on its own, so you actually have to get psychological treatment during a long rest in order to start recovering sanity, and you also have to spend money in order to do that.
Yeah, go to therapy. Yeah. Spend a month missing out on fun adventure party stuff.
Exactly. So you're literally going to D&D therapy.
They told me to burn things, and now nobody trusts me. Well, what have we learnt? Don't put things on fire.
Yeah.
But I wanna.
I'll finish this off because this is done now. So this is my Urbosa minion.
Looking very unimpressed with the world, but
she looks like some sort of strange hag creature.
Strange yellow hag.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's.
Now, what do you want? I'm busy. Caught me right in the middle of my BDSM.
We make this quick. I got a S&M thing in like half an hour.
Pass me a cigarette, would you? I'm Jones in here.
Yeah, she literally looks like a Simpsons hag. Like scripture with mad abs.
Mad. Buffed out. Simpson hag.
Yeah.
The Bosa minion. Jesus.
Alright, so I'll read you some stuff here, Rose, just before we swap.
Alright.
I didn't even realize what the time was.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ. Here's another thing to add to the hardcoreness. Short rests require 8 hours of uninterrupted rest. So what you would typically call a long rest. So it's actually a short rest.
Oh,
Jesus. And then long rests require 2 full days of R&R, including 3 short rests within that time. So basically a weekend. So you have to sleep on the Friday night, have a restful day on Saturday, go to sleep Saturday night, wake up on Sunday, have a restful day, go to sleep Sunday night. And then after all of that has passed, then you have had your long rest. And sanity. So under moments of extreme duress or when presented with horrifying situations and fear effects, a character needs to make a wisdom saving throw or suffer sanity damage. A character's sanity maximum is equal to 10 plus their level plus twice their wisdom modifier. Failing sanity rolls will result in a variety of different damage, depending on the severity of the horrors they are presented with. Sanity does not recover naturally like hit points. It requires psychological healing during a long rest. As psychological treatment is identified as an upper-class health profession, each session costs 100 electrum, which is the currency of the setting.
Okay.
For each long rest and 100 electrums spent, dedicated to psychiatric care, a character recovers 1d6 plus wisdom modifier sanity. If a character's sanity ever reaches 0, that character immediately drops to level 1. All of their mental stats become 7, and they act as if they are under the effects of the spell Confusion.
Oh, God.
A character may be able to recover from insanity after spending 6 months in one of the city's tax-funded psychiatric hospitals.
Oh,
after this 6 months of questionable treatment, a DC 15 wisdom saving throw can be attempted. On a pass, the character fully recovers. On a failed save, the character never fully recovers, but can return to society and stay at level 1 permanently. Their intelligence and charisma scores return to normal, and they recover from the confusion effects. If they are ever presented with a situation that forces them to make a sanity saving throw in the future and they fail, they are instantly under the effects of confusion again until they are able to get psychiatric care during a long rest.
I mean, it's not too far from the truth, really.
Yeah.
You know, someone has some horrible thing that they've witnessed.
Yeah. It is very similar to like the Call of Cthulhu rules and that, except just adapted a little bit for D&D. That's it. So, yeah, but I wrote that like last night and I looked at the time like, oh, it's fucking midnight. Okay, I should sleep now.
I should actually sleep and get some, some actual short rest in you.
Now, how are you feeling? You feeling like you have some rabbit drawing in you?
I mean, the short answer is no, but I can get it done. For you, if anyone else had asked me to draw a rabbit, I would say you can fuck off and not talk to me ever again. But for you, Brady, I'll draw a rabbit.
Oh, you're so nice.
I know.
Well, you know what? I'm going to stop screen sharing. I still have the mics on. I've just got the Adventure Awaits screen on. I'm just going to stop my share.
Okay.
And you can start your share when you're ready, and I'll put it back on the screen for all the lovely people at home.
There you go. Did I do it?
Oh, you did done it.
I did did it?
You done it. Yeah.
This is done did.
Awesome. Well, let me just schmitz with the screen for a second.
I'll schmitz your screen.
Yeah, you will. Alright, cool. Whoa, that is very zoomed in. That's better. Whoa, that's really zoomed in again. Let's see if I can just...
You want me to fix?
It's
getting away from us. It's very, very slowly getting away.
Let's just smallen this down a little bit.
Small it right down.
There we go. That's a bit better. That'll
Perfect.
do. That will bloody do.
That'll do, donkey.
Yeah. All right. Now, do you want to? You confident to get right into a couple of characters to Rabbify for me?
I can do that.
You can do that. All right.
I can get it. Do you have them already, or do you need to?
Well, there is one that I have off the top of my head, and I really want to see you draw. Really do.
Okay.
I really, really do. I would like to see you draw Rabid Gandalf.
Oh, poor Gandalf.
Poor Gandalf.
He's been through a lot. Do you really want to turn him into a rabbit?
Yeah, I feel like I need to.
right. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
See how it goes. Okay.
Can I move this without destroying the internet? Let's see. If I disconnect from my own existence, please forgive me. I think. Are you still hear me?
Yeah.
I moved it. Yay!
What?
I moved it. Nothing happened.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're gonna kill her. And then they're gonna eat me. Oh my
god. Alright. Alright. Is that done did it?
That done did it? Yeah. I don't know what it's done doing, but
I'm drawing and it's still working and nobody's dying and everything's good.
well, I
Yay!
can tell.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I've just moved my Cintiq closer to me rather than me move closer to the Cintiq because I'm lazy. But I think I'm good. Alright, Gandalf. Do I have the 2-minute restriction?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, and I'm drawing 3 characters, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's correct, sir.
Alright.
Alright.
Look, I'm splitting up my canvas like a smart boy.
Oh.
If my Photoshop can stop being a wanker for 2 seconds.
Classic Photoshop, am I right?
Layers are select. I just selected the layer Photoshop. It's that one clearly.
Oh no, Rose is yelling at her computer again.
I don't like this line. I don't like the rules this line puts on me. Whatever. You're not my real dad.
Alright, you ready now? You're finally settled?
Yeah.
Settled, yeah.
I'm done having an argument with my inanimate object.
Alright. Well, your time to draw Gandalf Rabbid starts now.
Alright.
Mm.
Oh god. Okay. They don't even have... They have thumbs and then like little glove hands, don't they?
I can't give you information on that. You're drawing him in "You shall not pass" pose?
You shall not pass.
You gotta make sure you get his buck teeth. Yeah, there you go.
And he's got his little... Don't they have like really fucking ugly weird tongues?
Yeah, I think so. Whoa. Okay.
Wow.
He's literally like yanking his tongue out there. You got a minute left, by the way.
Shit. Gotta make him look more Gandalfy. You shall not pass. And he's got his big... what are they called?
Chongus?
Sleeves. And he's got his wizard robe.
This is way better than anything I've drawn tonight.
He's got his big... He's got a flippy flungus.
You got a flippy flungus.
Doesn't he? Or is it pointy?
I think it's half and half. Maybe it just depends on what mood he's in.
Yeah, true. Alright, there we go. Where's his other ear? His other ear's out here. There we go. Don't they go... Wah!
Very good. Yeah, that's what they do.
Done.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh yeah. Well, thank you, Rose. That is fantastic. That's exactly not what I pictured, but much better than anything I could picture in my head. All right, what are we going to get you to draw next? That is the real question here.
That is the truest of questions.
That's the truest of questions. In the same vein as what you were sort of talking about before, would you be able to do me a sweet flavor and draw me what's the main character's name from Kingdom Hearts again? And something. Sora. I want Rabid Sora.
No, not my sweet boy Sora.
Yes, your sweet boy Sora, indeed.
Do you know? Here's a little bit of juicy juice for you that you might enjoy. Sora is voiced by the kid from Sixth Sense.
Really?
Sora can see dead people.
That I didn't know.
He actual can though.
Right. Well, I
there you go.
There you go.
Some juice.
I learn more every day.
You do.
Yeah.
Useless facts. This will be titled "A Waste of Time." Done. Anyway,
nice.
Sora.
Yeah, you
Rabid
ready?
Sora.
Rabid Sora. Starting now.
Oh god. Okay. Animu face. Animu face. Pointy head boy. Sora does this, the behind the head, the cool guy look. This one? Where he's like, haha, I'm carefree and I don't care about anything because I'm so laid back. I'm trying to... Oh god. I'm ruining this. I'm giving them flop back ears for some reason. They do not have noses. And he's got spiky... Another fun fact about Sora, he's got hair like this, right? That apparently is meant to kind of mimic the same silhouette of Mickey Mouse. So that's why he's got like a 3-pronged anime hairstyle. Because he's meant to look like Mickey Mouse. Oh god, I hate this. Oh god. Now his head's just kind of gonna turn. Oh god. Why did you make me do this? Because are they like naked? Or are they wearing
They are
overalls?
technically naked. You got like 20 seconds left.
Oh shit!
I think they're naked. They normally are naked, but they're wearing like little bits and pieces.
Alright. Bits and pieces that kind of tell what character they're dressed as.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
This is Zora from Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Alright.
So he's got his big ass boots. And they're kind of go like that. And they're big. I know I'm over time.
Yeah.
And he's got this
You
one.
gotta stop. You gotta stop. It's just the rules.
I hate it.
I don't know what to think about this. I love his kind of like he's got like that real kind of boy body vibes. like teenage boy body vibes. You really hit the nail on the head.
Teenage boy body but squat and
teenage boy rabbit body vibes. So
everything it's just awful.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. All right.
I mean, I thought it was going alright, but no. I'm just gonna draw all my rabbits screaming from now on.
Yeah, do that. Well, you got one left.
All right.
There's gonna be one left.
Give me a character that screams
left.
a lot.
What's a screaming character? What's a character that screams? All right. I want you to draw Rabbid Morty from Rick and Morty.
All right. Perfect.
I thought so.
I gotta remember the Morty look. Okay. Just yellow t-shirt. Brody haircut. All right, got it.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I guess.
You're so ready.
I'm so ready.
All right. And go. Oh, I love the positioning and everything. It's just great. Yeah.
One day I'll draw them with ears pointed up.
No, they're all sad rabbits right now.
All right. Maybe I'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the shit. That's what we want.
Wait, don't they have weird? Don't they have weird kind of?
Yeah.
But then I'll go.
That's the Morty. That's the Rick and Morty vibe.
That's the kind of weird starfish squiggle.
You got 1 minute.
Eh. This is looking kind of closer to Bugs Bunny, so that's all right.
Hey, Moosey.
Hi.
Hey, Moose. How you doing? You've come just in time to witness some great
Awful.
Some-
Awfulness.
some great art by Rose right here. You might have seen in the Discord my brilliant drawing I did. I'm having a real bad drawing day, but I still managed to create something horrifying and looks like it's from The Simpsons. You know, as we do. Oh, that's the timer going off.
Oh, good.
Beautiful.
He doesn't look very well, he does look mortified.
He does look mortified. That's very
He's
true.
not looking very Morty from Rick and Morty. So I apologize for that.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good.
I tried to change it up. Anyway, there we go.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool beans. Alrighty. Well, there we have it. So
Everything is awful.
we have 3 amazing Rabbid characters: Rabbid Sora, Rabbid Morty, which is very good, by the way, like spot on. And we also got Rabbid Gandalf, so that's
Rabbid
cool as well.
Gandalf.
And Moose, are you referring to my to my drawing with that comment? I'm assuming so. It is a character from the Zelda, the Legend of Zelda games. But I had to minionify the character. So my characters were minionified tonight, and Rose has to draw all her characters rabbidified. So yeah,
I have to draw all my characters with rabies.
Yeah, with the rabbids. Yeah, so that's the vibe.
I agree, Moose. It is awesome. Full stop.
Yeah. So that's the vibe. That's where we're at tonight. And now
It's not awesome. I'm winking. That means please save me.
well, you're actually blinking from what I can see on the camera.
I was trying to wink, but
Actually,
my eyes.
You weren't.
Actually.
Actually. Cool.
I did this as well. Since Moose is here, I can show him.
Yeah. Well, you're about to do something else for Moose right now.
I am.
Yeah. So Moose,
That's true.
In honor of your great work and your great assistance you did for us the other day, which we again really appreciate. Rosie wanted to draw your Mugusa.
Is what I dubbed it.
Mugusa, yeah, the Mugusa.
Moose Goose.
Moose Goose.
Medusa.
Mugooses.
Magoosey Juicy Goose.
Yeah.
Whoops, wrong one. Yeah.
So yeah. So what Rosie's prompt is right now, what she's going to draw is Megusa, but is going to be.
But Brody ruined it.
But I ruined it because she has to rabbify anything she draws tonight. So she's going to be drawing a rabbified Megusa. You're welcome. You're welcome, Internet.
I'm deeply perplexed. I'm as perplexed as Moose is going to be at the end of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to bring up the Megusa first, so I can start with that as a base.
He's ready. He's so ready. He said, "Yeah, bring up the Megusa. Let's show off our fabulous friend."
Oh yes, okay. I will show off the Megusa.
Yeah, show off the Megusa. If you feel comfortable with that, Moose, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He's all right with it.
I don't know. we'll wait for him to respond. Absolutely. All right.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
So full art credit obviously goes to Magnanimous Moose. Did I say it right that time?
I'm gonna see if this works. Yay! It worked.
There we go. So
this is my reference.
That's the
I'll
reference.
actually keep this. I'll actually keep this on here. This is good.
Yeah.
This helps me out a lot.
Yeah. Cool.
So here we go.
So Magnanimous
I actually
Moose.
really like this character design, so I was going to draw it regardless.
Yeah.
Small it up so I don't copy it word for word.
Word for word. Yeah.
Word for word.
That's
picture
what,
line
that's
for
what
line.
pictures are. Pictures are worth 1,000 words.
That's true.
Yeah.
Copying them word for word would take a while. Anyway, okay. So this is my reference. This is my inspo. This is my muse.
Moose is a muse.
Amusing.
Magnanimous Moose Muse.
Now I gotta think. I'm gonna try and draw this character as majestically as I can.
Moose is very stoked that you are fan arting his art right now.
Well, it was gonna happen whether Moose liked it or not. So
we're gonna force the fan art anyway. Yeah. All right. So we're starting with nose first.
Nose first.
Moose nose. What is it? Is it a snout on a moose? I don't know. Moose snout.
It's just a nose. It's just a
nose.
schnoz.
It's just a moose schnoz. Schnoz first. Dive in schnoz first.
You gotta dive in schnoz first. And I do like these eyes, how they look slightly like they're proper. They're big, proper done goose eyes.
Yeah.
So we gotta mimic that.
Yeah.
But also the rabbit has
the rabbit. Yeah. So I'll just put this out here, Rose. So not only do you have to draw the moose face with the antlers, and also the gooses coming off of the head,
the teeth,
but also you have to add bunny ears, rabbit ears.
Bunny ears I can do because I think Mises already have pretty floppy ears from memory.
I don't think, did Mies even have ears?
Mies have ears.
They have ears? I'm gonna.
Geese do not.
I mean, I know they're not just smooth from like the top of the head backwards, but I'm having trouble picturing a moose ear
with ear
right now.
Wow.
Probably because their antler gets in the way. They're behind their antlers. That makes sense. Yeah. All right, let's get this. Yeah, I'm just seeing antler. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, they've got those kind of like, yeah, those little very, very proper, stout standing tough man ears.
Tough boy ears.
Tough boy ears, yeah.
All right. This Megusa looks perplexed, and I feel sorry for it. Is this right? I said majestic, so I'm gonna go majestic.
You're going majestic. This don't look majestic though. This
don't look majestic enough.
This looks in pain. I wouldn't say better than the original Moose. I wouldn't say that. I love this. I mean, Rosie is a fantastic artist. I think we can all agree. But so are you. And
That's
I
true.
think that
And-
this is probably going to be a lot sadder than the original, if
The
anything.
original, yeah, the original looks content
Yeah, this
with
one.
their current situation. This one just looks very perplexed.
If this
and
one,
upset
if
with
this one
existence.
was speaking, it would be saying "kill me." Oh, okay. Oh, look at his little duck butt.
This is a wang. This is a waka wang.
Little goose butt. Okay.
You want goose butt?
He's like the ugly duckling, but a moose and a rabbit.
A rabbit moose.
Rabbit, moose, duckling, goose.
Birthday cake, chocolate shake, guava juice. However else that theme song goes. You know, Fairly Odd Parents.
No. It's been a long time since I watched that.
How else do I? Rabbit. I've given the poor Megusa the teeth. Should I give it the like kind of screaming mouth? Like it's like, oh God.
Oh yes, please.
Do they have eyebrows? Have to display the tongue. True.
Can
Should
we
it
get
be hanging out the side, or
hanging out the side? That's what I was going to say. Get some side tongue action. Yeah.
get some side? Does have a creepy, spiky tongue, which I think is that a goose tongue? With like the spikes out the side.
Let me add some more strange things to my search history. Goose tongue. Goose tongue. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, they're weird.
Does it have like barbs on it?
Yeah, it's like a barbed, like a serrated tongue.
Is that for like fish and shit? No, geese eat grass, don't they?
They have teeth as well.
Really?
Yeah.
The more you know.
Geese are weird, man. Geese are weird as hell.
Just like you.
It kind of looks like the alien tongue, like a like a stick.
Oh, like the second head in the face.
Except it's just a horrific nightmare of a tongue on the end of the tongue.
Do rabbits have eyebrows, don't they?
The rabbits. No.
Do they or no? Okay.
They don't. They're very expressive with their eyes and their mouths.
Okay.
They don't have a nose.
Should I have it like looking like its tongue is out one, like kind of lolling out of one side, but then curled over to come out the other side?
So it's like flooping over one side but sticking out the other? Oh.
So it's kind of like, ugh.
I don't know what's worse, an actual geese tongue or this monstrosity that's going on right now.
I'm not sure if you can quite tell that that's still part of the tongue, but oh well. I need to fatten up my brush again.
Yeah. Fatten that shit up. That's one thing that I'm going to start doing, and I never do it, which is change the size of my brush or the pressure of my brush when I'm doing art. I just like draw.
It is.
And I futz around later with it. Yeah.
It is good to kind of, especially to block in, like I said, big shapes if you want to define, be like, okay, I definitely want this to look like this, so I'm going to draw a big fat silhouette right here to remind myself that this is what this is. Here.
Shit.
But now...
Shit, boy. Shit.
So the Megusa has little arms, tiny little geesey. But the thing is, there's like moose hands. But should I draw them gloved? Like, oh no, they don't have gloves, do they? The RABBIDS.
No, they have glove-like hands. So
Glove-like hands.
So it's weird. It's a perplexing thing because they just have like it's kind of like a mitten where they have like no fingers but just like the thumb poking out. But at the same time, there's also images of them pointing, so they can actually bend individual bones within their mitten hand to make it look like they're pointing. Or working the trigger of like a gun, say in Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope 2022, am I right?
God. Nintendo, don't sponsor us.
Nintendo.
I don't want to have to draw this ever again.
Well, technically, I think Ubisoft actually make whatever that thing is. They do the game.
Whatever the word is.
They do
produce.
They produce the game. So Ubisoft, I know this is the content that you would enjoy. Give us some money, and we'll spruik your game to our millions of hundreds of fans.
Ubisoft, make more Ezio Auditore games and less Rabbit games. Thank you.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay.
That's Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh.
The sexiest one.
Oh. Alright, can I ask what's actually happening with these hands? Is there a lot going on?
I don't know what's happening with his hands.
Oh, he's doing an I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
It's the vibe.
This is the vibe I tried to go for.
I'm 100% sure that when Moose came onto our channel tonight
This is what
to hang out,
he
this
expected.
is the last thing he expected to see. Oh dear.
Oh, should I? No, I actually quite like that little chest puff. I'm going to put the chest puff in front of the hand.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a good chest puff.
It's a puffy chest.
You throw in some fantastic shapes. I love that little chef bust. Chef bust? I've had too much red wine.
Apparently.
One glass.
You drunkard, you. All right. So that's the hands, and then the wings are tucked in behind the hands here.
Yeah.
And then we got the feetsies.
Filled out.
I want to leave them as geese feet, but I feel like is that gonna?
I think that's copyright.
Geese feet is copyright. You're correct.
Copyrighted by Canada.
But I'm by Canada. The only country allowed to legally have geese. Yeah. Canada.
The only ones that are allowed to have geese feet in their images is Canada. So even Moose's original drawing is in copyright infringement of Canada.
True.
I'm not sure if you were aware of that, Moose, but that's a fact.
Yeah, we're gonna report you to the Mounties, and then they'll ride over to your house and be like, "You better stop drawing geese, eh? Or you're gonna be in real big trouble. So you best stop that."
Hey,
or we're gonna write you a letter, and you're gonna be really sad.
I don't know what accent that was. It started as Canadian, I think.
Is that because I said A?
Yeah, that was the only thing I think that was like on point.
Well, you're a really big beaver, eh?
Of course, Moose. The Canadian legal system can't actually do anything without apologising. So whether that be a hostile negotiation or copyright infringement, they have to say sorry. Otherwise, they legally can't prosecute you. I know a lot about Canada law, but all of it true too.
Yeah. We know everything about everything. Don't add us because we already know. I hate these hands. I'm sorry. I've done any of this. Alright, hang on, that's not right. How do floors work?
Normally they're straight.
Question for a friend. All right. Just like, oh no, those legs are horrible. I have to fix them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love them.
There's just too many things going wrong with this image.
I agree with Moose. This is brilliant. Every single word of this, Rosie.
Every single written word.
Alright, so now he's doing a jig. Oh, he's not doing a jig now. Okay.
No jigs for this geese.
I like jig and Magusa.
You want jig? You want entertainment? Well, I'll show you entertainment. That's a line off a very, very old Australian Blockbuster ad.
Oh, okay.
You remember with the rabbit,
relevant.
the rabbit and the hamster?
Nope.
I'll show you entertainment. I think the rabbit's name was Carl.
Nope.
No? Okay, just me then.
Yeah. Used to work at Blockbuster, Moose.
Hey!
Oh, that's awesome. There's no Blockbusters left, like, anywhere now, right?
I think there's one near where we live. I think
Really?
it's still there. Or near where my mum lived.
5 years at Blockbuster. Right on, man. Right on. Was that like a high school or out of high school gig, or like right before Netflix happened, or what? Okay. Yeah, the only place I could think of that we can rent movies down here is the library. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, mid-20s, cool, man. I always really, like, when I was young, I really aimed high, because one of my dreams when I was younger was to work in a video store. I was like, that's the coolest job in the world. I
actually thought about doing that for a long time too.
I think I was 10 or between 10 and 13 when I had that dream. And then when I was finally at the age when I was ready to finally step out and live my dream, Netflix happened. And,
videos became redundant.
Yeah.
Don't freak out.
What is going on?
But I'm
freaking
deleting.
out.
Now I said that I hate drawing hands holding things.
You're going to draw a hand holding the thing?
I'm going to draw a hand holding a thing.
What is this going to be? A Blockbuster VCR?
Hello? I mean, tempting. I was going to do like the stick. Another like super old reference. You know, the frog singing the hello, my baby, hello, my something.
Oh, I see.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
So you thought to yourself, what could make this complicated drawing even more complicated? Let's throw in a cane.
Let's throw in a weird cane.
Yeah. And he's got to have a top hat now as well.
Oh, there's too many hat top things.
That's the limit. Okay, all right.
Sorry, he's gonna be hatless.
Well, now it's just ruined.
Now you just fucked it up. I think this is how rabbit arms work.
Yeah, they're kind of stumpy. Yeah, that works. At least a monocle. Moose has requested a monocle.
Monocle can be done.
Monocle can be done.
It just kind of exists.
Maybe here's a direction I would give to you, since you gave me a point of direction on my last horrendous drawing.
Yes.
Is maybe move the monocle to the other eye.
True.
Because that eye there is kind of like a focal point for his face. And I think that the monocle might kind of ruin that. Whereas if you have it sitting on the other side, you'll still be able to kind of tell what it is, but it's not going to draw the attention away from that focal point.
And then I can hide the rest of it kind of out of view, so I don't have to draw a big chain or make sense of where the chain's going.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
See, this is why we make a good team. Hello, there we go. So now he's doing an actual jig.
Yep.
And he's got his weird duck feet going on. Goose feet. And I'm drawing over stuff I've already drawn because I'm trying to stall for time while I think. What's the other wing doing? That's the first wing here. The other wing is obviously, clearly, according to my sketch, out here. So it's got to be up here because of course it does. And then kind of like that. So we can frame the I don't know speech bubble very well.
Yeah. And don't forget about the mini gooses.
The mini geese head and the antlers are also very important.
The geeser and the antlers, yeah.
All right, now zoom in. The zooming in has occurred.
Not the zoom.
Not the zoom. All right. So the base point, this is the skull. And then it goes... Oh, how do antlers work? Might have to...
You have a reference like right in front of you. Literally, you're trying
I have a what?
You're literally trying to move the reference out the way right now.
Get this thing out of the way while I figure out how antlers work. Shut your face. There we go. Okay, so they kind of go like that. And then kind of go down and out like that. Right? Question mark? Or is that too... No. Now I want to draw like one too big for its head. So now it looks like he's like not balanced. I don't feel like that's right. I think I have to shrink down. Oh no! All right. Okay. Like that. All right, cool. Kind of like that, right? Good enough, question mark? All right, and then we gotta go. And then like that. No. And then like that. I think is antler adjacent. Oh, what have I done? Okay. And then the goose butt. Kind of getting Daffy Duck butt vibes. All right, now I just have to add the mini geese head. What space do I need to use up? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw like just basic shape of what I want the hair to be, or the goose hair to be doing. Is that right? Or I could go, because I want it like that. Nah. This is going to require some thought.
Just realised my microphone's been on mute for the last couple of minutes. Didn't mean for that to happen.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, Brody must be talking to someone else. I'm just going to talk to myself.
No, I was actually providing commentary, and then I was like, she's responding. She's talking over the top of me and not responding what I'm saying. But that would explain it, because you couldn't hear me this entire time.
Couldn't hear. No, I just really didn't want to hear what you had to say. So I was just like, I'm going to pretend like he's on mute.
Wow. Well, that's not in the true spirit of Christmas, Rose.
I know. I'm sorry. Please help me after my insults. How does hair work
How's hair work?
on a moose that is also a goose and a rabid rabbit?
Let me examine this on the 3 different screens I currently have this image on right now.
Because I tried to go like a slick back sort of look, but then I was like, that doesn't feel right.
I think that.
But then I'm thinking maybe it can be like a fan sort of thing, so it comes up the front and then goes down the back and then kind of fans out like that. And then I feel like that's taking up too much space. In the original content that we're looking at, it kind of turns into a bit of a mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
Sort of action.
I kind of like them vibes, kind of like a chef's hat of goose.
Just screaming geese.
Yeah, so it's kind of like erupting from the head, yeah, exactly as you have there. And then just, a whole bunch of screaming geeses just popping out the top. Yeah.
Just screaming. Just having a yell.
Just having a yell right there, yeah.
Just like, ah!
And I have to say, I really appreciate the effort that Moose has gone to in this picture. So from what I can see, it looks like that each one of those geese are drawn like individually, and that is incredible.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
That is time and patience that I would not have in any of my own drawings.
Yeah. So I think that in your situation here, well, I mean, speaking of time and patience, it's clear from my monstrosity earlier that I'm the king of not time and patience. What I reckon that you should do to save yourself some time is do the old trick of have a few like key points like you've got here of like sticking out goose heads, and then the other ones just sort of like do shapes that imply the silhouette that imply the silhouette of Goosehead.
True.
And you know, I don't doubt that, because not only they're all individually drawn, they're all individually shaded as well.
Yes.
And with such a light source as you presented us with in the image, yeah, I don't doubt that took some time to render.
So I am drawing many geeses. This one is going to be questioning its own existence, much like I am at the moment.
Oh no, I just flipped that my drawing from before I flipped the canvas, and and you regret everything? It's not good. It's not good, man. It's not good.
Don't make me flip this one.
No, well, like, I think I would be pretty confident that this thing would be pretty good, even flipped. But then again, it is a mess of different things. A good mess, a hot mess.
Hot. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, would you call this face hot? Would you say yes to this face if it asked you out to dinner?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
With this tongue?
I mean, that's like half of the thing that's really doing it for me. So.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Yeah, it certainly would turn me to stone. Moose would get me stiff.
Oh God!
If you know what I mean. Talk about stone sexy puns.
Talk about rock hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I take your art for granted.
Oh, you're horrible. Where's Cloud when you need him?
Where is Cloud? Cloud, get in here and get some puns going. Tell me I'm pretty when I throw puns at people.
Be friends with me. Okay. Is that enough geeses? I think I need more geeses.
I think that's good. I think that's good.
I don't think I can contend with the amount of geese that's involved in this.
Yeah. I mean, I know this is like the buck teeth and the eyes are meant to like say rabbit, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, he just looks like a goofy boy. Like, he just looks like a little goofus. Like there is so much that's going on in this image right now that yeah, like it's hard to tell. Like
it's hard to tell what's what.
It's hard to tell what's what. It really
I think
is.
I need to bring everything down a little bit, just give it a bit more room to breathe between the head and wrong
layer. Move the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer. Right. That's a relevant movie reference, if I've ever heard one.
Just like all of my references that I've made tonight about things from like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Blockbuster and renting movies.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is that right? That feels a bit like it's got more room.
There is a torso attached to the goose body anyway. Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Got like a neck and then a wing.
At this point out, Rose, you are definitely making more work for yourself.
Sounds like me.
Well, it wouldn't be a rosy drawing if it wasn't needlessly convoluted at some point.
Sounds like something I'd do. Just draw a goose that's also a moose with a little bit of rabbit in it. No, fuck you. I'm going to draw him dancing.
I'm drawing him dancing. I'm going to give him buff arms. I'm going to give him a monocle. I'm going to make him a rabbit. I'm going to give him a cane.
A cane and confusing arms. And a whole backstory about how he used to work at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Wants to be an entertainer, but is just not very good. And a bit ugly, and so everyone says, no, you'll never make it in showbiz.
You'll never make it, boy. Not with a rabbit and moose goose face like that.
He believes in himself and he tries his hardest, and I think I've drawn some of this sketch on the reference layer. I certainly did.
Yeah, sure do. And
I'm
you know,
upset.
I have a name for the film as well.
What's the name of the film?
This guy's name is Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like we got to give him like a fancy name, so like to show his rise from his, his mediocre rise to fame up to the glory that he once is. So I think we should call this Oscar Gold.
Oscar Gold.
Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Woo.
And also, there's a pun hidden in there, Rose. If you didn't know that.
Oscar, because the Oscars is the TV thing that people want
the movie
to
thing.
win.
Yeah, and
Blockbuster.
And when a movie looks like it's made like Oscar bait, it's also referred to as Oscar Gold sometimes.
Yeah.
So I worked in a cheeky little pun.
Certainly was cheeky. I appreciate that.
I just slid that one right in to the conversation. Yeah.
All right. Should I line this, or do I have time to do a quick line?
Well, it's up to you, Rose. I think you got time to get some lines in. And then, you know what, we can even pick it up in the next one with you finishing this off if you want to. Or you can render it in your own time.
I'll render it in my own time, I think. I think I'll just...
I think that's the best, considering the time it is here in fair old Australia.
Is rather late. Let me have... Oh, I've got another reference here. I don't know why I'm... keep looking at this one that's smaller when I've got a bigger one right there.
Ooh.
Okay. I like how the nose is kind of halfway between moose and goose. This pleases me.
A moose goose. Who you gonna call? The moose goosers.
Moose goosers. Okay. Now, gotta up this game. I'm using a painterly brush here.
Well, I mean, this is a work of art, so paint away.
It's just kind of...
This is going to go in museums.
Is it though?
I think it is. I would say so. I think Moose would say so as well. I think he would agree that this deserves to be preserved forever.
For all time.
Forever and beyond.
And Nicolas Cage can make a national treasure movie out of it. What do goose teeth look like?
Goose teeth are like really sharp and serrated teeth, like very small, spindly, like right along the edge of their bill.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
How very strange.
Yeah.
Is that the same as my... Where's my inky plop? Inky plop? Inky ink. There it is. Inky bop.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Huh. Nope. Too big.
That's what she said. Oh, that's some top grade humor right there.
Monocle.
You try and like how to change one of your emotes. Change one of your emotes. What is it? Oh, Oscar. It's an Oscar. It's a moose Oscar.
Hmm?
That's on brand with what I was saying before.
What?
Moose is just put in the chat. It's a little Oscar statue, but it's a moose instead of just a human statue, and goes back to what I was saying before about this film that we're going to write based on this character is going to be Oscar Gold.
It's looking closer to an emu than a goose, but
I love it though. It sort of adds an extra element, that extra Australian element, bringing our culture to the rest of this clusterfuck of things going on here.
just why not?
That is an Angie emu.
Angie yelly emu.
Angie yelly emu. Angie yelly emu.
Angie yelly emu.
When you're part of a team.
When you're part of an emu. Kind of lost the rabbit part of this.
Yeah, we definitely lost the rabbit part. It'll be a great and gloriously amazing day when Rosie can stick to a
prompt.
Stick to a prompt. That'll be a day. I mean, it's not a Not a day we'll
Today
see
is not
anytime
that day.
soon, and today's definitely not that day. Yeah.
This one's concerned.
He's concerned, Emu. Oh, I'm worried about him. I hope he's okay.
He's hanging in there.
He's hanging in there. Oh, that's good. That's good.
He's a bit concerned about what's going on with this, with the hive mind major moose goose.
I mean, part of me with the dead eyes that you've presented from main goose, from Oscar Goose.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Part of me thinks that he's not even in control anymore.
No.
Like, he's just dead-eyed, and his true personality is held within all of these sub-emus that are growing out of his head.
Maybe the sub-emus are like... Maybe one of these sub-emus are the core, are the true Oscar.
Maybe.
That we meet along the way.
Maybe.
But he's like a bit of a bastard.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of plot points in this film. And I like that. I don't like a film to have just one story.
One simple plot? No. We can't have that.
And perhaps this can be one of those stories that starts at the end of the film, but then goes back to the beginning, and then returns to the end, but like shows it from different characters' perspectives that we meet along the journey.
The ones that, so you understand their reasoning for being.
Exactly.
And is it one of those like 80s, like Ferris Bueller sort of situations where it's like, hi, my name's Oscar. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well,
maybe.
Let me tell you about my dreams I had when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Or is that trend past now?
No, it's definitely not past. There was that recent series that was made that was like Ferris Bueller, but mixed with like zombie apocalypse. I'm not sure if you saw that Netflix series.
Is that the one about the kid that it's like a teen drama love comedy thing?
Yeah, not a love well, it's like it's a post-apocalyptic like teen rom-com.
Yeah, and they're like monsters rather than like zombies per se. Is that right?
Nah, these guys are zombies. These are like true zombies.
Definitely zombies.
It was called Daybreak, I believe.
Maybe.
And what the fun part is that one of the actors in it was actually Matthew Broderick, who played Ferris Bueller.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
I do love Matthew Broderick.
Oh, it didn't get renewed though. That's sad. It did end on a cliffhanger, like a lot of the Netflix series that they make and then are alright, but they could be picked up and be good for another season, but they just didn't pick it up, unfortunately. No. And that's made me sad. It's made me a sad panda.
Not Matthew Broderick.
Or chicken, I should say. So, so it was called Daybreak.
Alright, well, I'll definitely have to check it out if it's got our mate Matthew Broderick in it.
Broderick. Matthew
I bet.
Broderick.
He's also in Ladyhawke, which is one of my favourite guilty pleasures.
Ladyhawke, is that really weird film?
It's the movie that was made in the 80s.
1985.
And it's got him in it. And it's a really stupid love, like, romantic drama with a little bit of comedy in it because it's got old mate Matthew in it. It's very good.
Yeah, that is an absolute classic Rosie moment. Moose is calling that shit.
What?
He's like, I absolutely love that guy whose name I can't remember.
Shut your face. I do love him. He's good.
Yeah, this movie looks weird. I mean, it's got some good ratings, and I would definitely watch it. Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much the long and short of it is there's there's two people and they're in love, and there's a curse on them because the bad guy's a bad guy. I'm trying to say it trying to make it sound exciting without spoiling it.
Okay.
But pretty much the curse is the two main characters that are in love can't be together because one is physically unable. The curse makes them not be able to hang out together as people.
Yeah.
The lady turns into a hawk during the day, and then the guy turns into a wolf at night, and they can't love and be merry with each other as people because one's an animal and one's a human at any point in time.
Mm. Righto.
And Ferris Bueller's there along the way.
Ferris Bueller. Well, he is the. I think he is the topped billed. Yes, he is the topped billed cast member of the cast there.
I think it was like was it before or after Ferris Bueller's? Can't remember. Probably before, because he's pretty young in that.
He is very young. Very young. Lady Hawk slacking off. Fucking Lady Hawk slacking off in Narnia.
What?
Pretty sure it's before. What? What are these strange prose that you throw at us, Moose? Do you know something that we don't?
Slacking off in Narnia?
Is there a conspiracy that Lady Hawk is a prequel to Narnia?
Maybe.
I don't know. I have so many questions.
I'm intrigued. Tell me about Lady Hawk in Narnia.
Yeah. And also
was Aslan there to break the curse?
Probably. I mean that old guy kind of looks like Aslan.
The old guy's. I mean.
Rockahawa.
I mean, I have questions about my drawing, but I think I've accepted it from long ago.
I'd love it. I'd love it so much. There is just so much going on. Lady Hawk is before Ferris Bueller. Yeah, pretty sure that's the case. I mean, Lady Hawk was, 1985?
It's pretty 80s. The music is very 80s, because it's like...
It was 1 year before. Ferris Bueller was 1986.
Huh.
Yeah. So, like, literally right just before.
Right before.
Good old Matthew Schmuddledick.
My favorite after movie credits scene is Ferris Bueller telling everyone to go home.
My favorite.
What are you doing here? Go home. The movie's over. Go home.
My favorite after movie credit sequence is when Deadpool does that.
Yeah, pretty much copies it.
Copies it exactly. Yeah. Deadpool. Deadpool.
Good old Deadpool.
Good old Deadpool. Yeah. I'm excited for the third one.
Oh, it'll be...
You know, it's so funny. Ryan Reynolds was talking the other day, and like, it wasn't serious, I don't think. It was like an offhand comment that he would love to see a Fantastic Four movie made, but with the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And that just sounds incredible to me. Like Danny DeVito as the Thing.
Hey,
Charlie.
what are you doing? Get out of here!
We just got rum ham. After rock, I can't eat rum ham anymore. And Charlie Day as the Human Torch. And then Sweet D as the Invisible Woman. Just so much good stuff.
Would be very... Oh, God. Every time I zoom out, I'm like, oh, that's right. This exists now.
Oh, you just got some feeties.
Just got the feet to
Just
go.
got some feeties, and then you've got a good stopping point. But I think you've done a fantastic job as always, Rose.
Thank you.
Just absolutely incredible.
I'm sorry it came to this, Moose. I was gonna draw. Oh no, maybe this is as best as it ever was gonna get.
I think it's even better than anything that we've even imagined.
Well, thank you for your words of encouragement. As debatable as they are in accuracy.
I'm gonna see if I can figure something out with this. Hold on a minute.
Okay, do it.
I'm trying to figure out because like the chat that we have is white text.
You can just change it
Can I just change it?
to be, I don't know.
Background color, font settings. Is yellow too gross?
Yellow might be a little bit gross.
How about a green? Nah,
Green could work.
that seems.
Whoop. Whoop.
Whoa.
Occasionally get stuck on the zoom tool.
Yeah, I actually think I like this blue color. Let's just test this out with a little quick message. Yeah, I like that blue. I like that blue.
That is nice blue.
I'll test it again when you've zoomed in on the page a bit. Purple. You are purple. Yeah, I think I like that blue. Kind of fits with the... But then again, the yellow might work. Because it didn't... I thought it was going to look gross, but it didn't actually look too gross. Alright. Yellow. Let's try that. I actually don't think the yellow is too bad. What do you reckon, Moose? In your professional opinion.
Professional moose-like opinion.
Did you prefer the blue or the yellow if you were able to see that? I kind of like the yellow. But again, in a minute I'll get you to put the white background. Like zoom in and we'll see how the yellow works on the white. And then I think we can make a decision from there. Yes, I agree. I think the yellow really stands out with that in the background. But yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that as soon as the canvas goes white, well, the background goes white again.
I think, now that I've written the lyrics.
Well, the lyrics really sell it, you know. That's what it needed.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how you know what's up.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor, Rose, and zoom the screen right in so we see like nothing but
what?
But white, well, white and black, yeah. And then let's pop a message in the chat. I'm gonna say a swear word in the chat.
Wow! Don't you dare say Lamau. Otherwise, you'll get banned for life.
The yellow's hard to read on the thing.
On the white.
Yeah.
Well, whose fault is that? Yellow's. Yellow needs to be stop being such a warm color.
Such a dick, yeah.
On a screen that's all warm.
I did like the blue before.
Do you want me to tell you a funny, well, not really funny, an interesting niche fact about screens and printing that I learnt from work today?
Yeah.
So RGB stands for red, green, blue, which I'm sure you knew.
Yes.
And that's primarily for screens, right?
Yeah.
But the reason being that the red, green, blue color combination actually makes white. because it's like a bright. When you mix all those two together behind a screen, it creates the white because white is every single color combined, right? Just in physics. But in printing, you got to print lightest to darkest. So the CMYK makes black. So that's why you can't use RGB colors for printing, especially industrial printing, because it just makes everything too ungodly saturated. So like reds come out super red and like not subtle.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense? Because everything's all the colors are too rich because everything's laid on too thick.
Right.
Whereas CMYK, it breaks down the color a bit more, so it's thinner. So you can just be like bang, 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 and it just darkens with less effort, I think. I could be explaining that completely wrong, but it just shows it's just how physics works and printing, and it's interesting.
Right.
I probably got it all wrong, but
there you go. Well, no,
someone with more brains than me will be able to explain it better, but oh well.
Well, you explained it to me in a way that made sense, so that's the most important thing. Also, I kind of like the blue.
For the text?
Yeah, blue text. I was thinking that Moose, maybe like a small little transparent background, but then I think that I might take up too much. I don't know, we'll keep playing around with it, but the blue kind of works with the white and the black. Anything darker has like a drop shadow and it just doesn't look great.
You might take away from the image a bit much too.
Actually, Moose, you brilliant son of a gun. There's actually a boxed setting.
There you go.
Yeah, so that way, if we do that...
And we'll add more hard shadows while we're mucking about.
Yeah, so I'm just going to drop a fat message.
Do it, you won't.
There we go. That's much better. What do you reckon, Moose? I think we solved it. I think we solved it right there. Yeah, there we are. So it's actually got a transparent grey background, like semi-transparent grey background with the messages popping up. So it makes them stand out a bit more.
Hey.
They're nice.
They're nice.
They're nice. Oh, all right. Well, Rose, you've done an incredible job, as always.
Thank you.
And I expect this on my desk by 9 o'clock tomorrow. I think that's fair.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, I think we should probably skedaddle for the evening, considering that's late here, so it's even later for you.
I am about to fall asleep.
Yeah, and
as you can tell by my nonsensical shading that I've got going on right now.
And
probably gonna turn this dopey Moose evil with this hard shading.
And it's currently 9:30 in the morning for Moose, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is definitely going to follow us into our dreams. 100%. Everything we've drawn today is going to show up in our dreams.
Yes, the Simpsons hag and the ragtime.
The accidental Simpsons hag.
This is your fault, Brody.
Oh, I know.
I take no responsibility for these.
And so you shouldn't. This is entirely my fault and my decision. But yeah, alright. Well,
you're never allowed to choose prompts ever again.
Okay, alright, you can choose the next one. Because you've had to draw Nicolas Cage and Rabbids in the last 2 weeks, so I'll let you choose the next one. And I'll draw whatever you want me to draw.
Thank God for that.
Alright, well, we're going to sign off for now. Thanks for coming and hanging out, Moose and Cloud. Cloud's probably in bed.
Cloud's definitely in bed.
Cloud's definitely in bed, yeah. Like the old man he is.
He's a fucking old man.
I'm not sure if you're planning to do a stream, Moose, but good luck. And I hope you have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week. And yeah, I'm sure we'll see you very soon. We've got... got some more streams and stuff planned. We're very close to hitting that 7 streams within a month to finally get that affiliate status, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
No, definitely not doing black teeth. That's a bad move.
Yep. But yeah, good night, man. I hope you have a great day. And we'll see
Yeah.
you soon. All right.
See you soon.
See you soon, bosses.
Bye.